As I look around the room, I see many, many faces. I see a group of past Athena Award recipients, and I'm honored to be a part of the group. Even though I'm in the younger version of the group, I'm honored. I am inspired by them. I admire your dedication, your commitment to the community, your success in your profession. I'm very honored to be a part of your group. I also look around the room and I see my executive director, Dennis Smalley, who nominated me for this award, and I thank you, Dennis. I look in the back corner and I see my coworkers who have supported me along the way, have helped me through challenges in my career, at home. They've inspired me, they've supported me, given me opportunities, and I thank you. I see my best girlfriends from high school who remind me to take lunch breaks and remind me that it's really important to eat and to slow down. Thank you, Angelina and Kiana. As I continue to scan the room, I see many people. Some I may not necessarily know, but I know that you all have made a difference in someone's life. There are many folks in this room that have been my mentors, folks that I can call a second mom, folks that have inspired me, motivated me, really helped me through my tough college years, career opportunities, decisions, and all of those things a young professional goes through. Thank you all for being such a supportive group. Thank you for constantly helping others and really reminding us all that each of us are special in our very own way. As I continue to look, I look at my mom. My mom and dad raised a very, 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 I don't know that I can say very enough times, strict family. Very strict. When prom night came around, I think that I probably worked the hardest to go, and it took some sneaking, it took some sisters helping, brothers helping to buy the dress, it took all of that. But I thank my mom for all of that. Both my parents, we grew up in a household where you couldn't turn on the TV, and in fact, we didn't have a TV for most of my childhood. Toys were not very abundant around the house. My mom, though we were very poor, we lived in, I grew up on Dory Court, and then I also grew up over in the Kentfield area. And as I get older, and as I worked with the city, I was a part of the action teams to help rehab that. I attribute most all of my successes to my parents. And as I go into the community and help mentor young girls, and I currently teach gymnastics through Stockton Gymnastics, as I look at these girls, a lot of them have put up a block in their minds that they can't be successful. They really can't do anything with their lives because they may be raised by their grandparent who, because their mom was an alcoholic or dad was selling drugs. Though I haven't necessarily been in that situation, I'm able to share with them that I've seen people traffic marijuana by the age of 3. By the age of 5, I continued to watch drug deals, and by the time I was 5 and going to kindergarten, I knew I was growing up in a bad neighborhood. I didn't let that stop me. As I got older, I found teachers, friends, and other folks to help mentor me. And as I teach gymnastics to these girls, and sometimes boys, a lot of them feel like they can't be successful because their parents aren't a part of their lives. My parents are a part of my lives, but I am always very careful to tell them that my parents didn't speak English when I was growing up. I was the translator for both of my parents at the doctor. And I remember having to tell my mom that she's had these illnesses, or I remember having to sit with Miss Singer at the Hazelton Act team. I will never forget this day. I had to tell her that Miss Singer gave me a bad grade because I was talking too much. I was in 4th grade. I hated having to do that translation, but I think that it's taken me to be more successful in my life. As I mentor young girls, I really try to help them understand that no matter where you come from, no matter what your parents do, it's still very possible to be successful. For me, I found allies in folks that I worked with, and folks that I danced with. My ballet teacher's here today. And just folks that I was just able to find allies and and really work with them and my parents so they didn't speak English to become successful. I grew up in a family with 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters. I was the pesty little sister. Though pesty, I was able to learn from my older siblings and really take their accomplishments and take them with me today as I teach young women and young girls. It's important to me that folks that feel like they don't have opportunities are given opportunities. It's also important to me that folks that have given me those same opportunities are thanked and appreciated. Again, I thank you all for what you do for the community, for what you've done for me, for Judge Callahan, and for everyone else that are special in your life. I'm going to leave you with one thought today, and it's the same thought that I leave as I give motivational speeches and inspirational speeches to students, especially around Thanksgiving, because it directly correlates. As I grew up, I thought of my life as this big platter, similar to the platter that you're given at Thanksgiving. It's a big platter, so just think. Thanksgiving comes around, you get a really big plate because there's so much deliciousness to put on it. So I think of my life as this really big plate, and I have all the opportunities in the world to put as much deliciousness or not so deliciousness on it. And in my case, I've decided to put opportunities to help me grow and to strengthen myself professionally and personally. I think it's really important that students and other folks in the community are able to do that as well. So for my life, I've taken this, or for anyone, you could take this platter as empty as it is and put all of the opportunities, all of the challenges, anything you possibly want on there. And once you do, and you're successful, and it works, or great things come of it, you get the audition, or you get the new job, or you get the car, or whatever it is that you've chosen to put on your platter, afterwards, the whole thing is a big feast, just like Thanksgiving dinner. Again, I thank you all for being here. Enjoy your feast at Thanksgiving dinner and the feast of your life. Thank you.